Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So my son has a new bike day in January because there's nothing anywhere. The bike industry is still having a crazy time trying to keep up and produce and ship and whatnot. And I just found a bike online by happen chance at a local bike shop, and it's going to be great for him. So he's super excited and to share this with you, so stay tuned and he's going to review it. Actually, we're going to review it together, but the majority him. Stay tuned, check it out. Dirty Forks! Look at that smile. That's what bikes do. They make you smile.
Hi, welcome back to Dirty Forks MTV, our channel. Thank you to all those people that comment and watch our videos. Now to the bike review. Today's my new bike day! Okay. Hey, check out these forks. Daddy, can I have help with the travel and width?
Sure, buddy. No problem. So, we have on here the Suntour XT. It's 70 mil of travel. These forks also have a preload adjust. That is the only adjust, but for kids, that's really the only adjust you need. This is going to set the shock for the amount of suspension travel that your child actually needs.
And it's gonna devour the rocks. So these bars, if you're used to like bent bars and you don't like straight bars, I'm used to bent bars, and these bars were actually comfortable. Daddy, can you help me with the length?
Yeah, sure. The length or the width of these bars are 620s. And those are the stock bars. Everything that you see on this bike that we're reviewing today is stock.
So it's 620?
620, yep. So I'm just noting that the stem has 4 bolts, which is fantastic. And it is a 60 mil stem.
These tires are wider than what I'm used to. And what I'm used to, those are medium fat tires, and what I'm used to is this. Look at the differences between those tires. And when you're going over rocks, so if you're going from this wide tires to medium fats, I can already feel a big difference, and I'm not riding on rocks.
So these are the stock tires that come on the Specialized Rip Rock. They're big rollers. They're 24 by 2.8 sports. They are 60 TPI. It's a pretty solid tire for a kid's bike. And it is the Specialized brand of tire.
Now I'm going to talk about the brakes. They're disc brakes. Never used them.
So they have to be bedded in still.
Yeah.
Make sure you bed in your brakes. So these are stock, and they are 160 rotors.
Oh, and they're Pro Max.
Exactly, Pro Max.
Pro Max.
There's the caliper right there.
And it says, wait, does that say? Yeah, that says Pro Max right there.
Yep, and these are cable actuated mechanical disc brakes. I believe that the Specialized Rip Rock has a comp edition which has the hydraulic brakes. One more thing I wanted to mention about the brakes is that this does come stock with organic brake pads. Now let's talk about the heart of the bicycle, which is the drivetrain. So here we've got an 11 to 34 tooth cassette. It's not a freewheel, it's a cassette. And this frame does have spacing for a 9-speed.
Looks like,
but this is
it's
an
8.
8-speed.
Yeah, 8.
So this you can upgrade to a 9-speed cassette if you so desire. And then down here we got a Tourney TX Shimano rear derailleur. And it does have a derailleur hanger, so that's important. And then jockey wheels are actually pretty large. We've got an 8-speed KMC chain on here, and it does have a master link right there, which is fantastic. Makes for way easier maintenance for the chain. So the front ring is a 30 tooth. So a 30 paired with a 34 tooth large ring should be good for climbing. The cranks are and the bottom bracket is square taper bottom bracket, and the pedals that come with it are nylon flats.
And this seat, when I was riding it on the driveway, it is so comfortable and nice and squishy.
So this bike does not have a quick release, it's a bolt-on. So for the future I think we're gonna have to look at a dropper, just because we do have to put his seat down when we do drops and bigger features. But I like a bolt-on clamp better than a quick release. And then up here it's a single bolt post for the seat clamp, the actual saddle clamp. So here's the shifter. It's a Revo Shift 8-speed twist shift.
Grip
And it looks good.
But I'll probably end up changing it because I don't like grip shifters.
Yeah, grip shifters on the other bikes that he's had.
Shifting down on the other bikes, it works well, but then shifting up, it like, even my dad tried, he couldn't even get it to shift up.
Yes, those shifters are a bit cheaper on the other bikes that he's had, and they tend to stop working after a while. And you have to service them a lot.
After 2 weeks, they're
yeah, so I think that this will probably be a better shifter, but
Hopefully.
time will tell.
hopefully.
If not, then we have an 8-speed Shimano trigger shifter off of one of his other bikes that we'll put on. So these brake levers are, now we got this at a bike shop, and so obviously they're going to need to be adjusted, but what I wanted to just quickly mention about these brake levers, like a smaller kid, these are going to be okay, but I think these levers are going to have to be changed out.
Yeah.
They just don't feel right for him.
They're like,
Look how close that comes.
yeah, like look how.
There's just something about those brake levers that don't really sit well with me. So we probably will end up changing those out at some point. But unfortunately, like, the bike industry right now is so backlogged, and
'Cause,
nobody has anything.
Pandemic, we find ourselves in.
That's right. So we found this bike by chance, and we picked it up.
Because it was the only one there.
Yeah, and unfortunately it's January, so
I can't even ride till spring.
Yeah.
My
so,
dad says.
so, but I just want to make a mention that these bikes, the Nakamura Monster and the Nakamura Agile, this bike he got first,
That bike you got.
and this bike we got given to us by a very nice person.
In our donation program.
That's right.
That's what we do. Follow
Yep.
us
Yep. So
on YouTube.
those two bikes got Owen hooked to mountain biking.
My first bike, it is a Nakamura, 20-inch. It's like these. It had one of those mud guard things on the frame, like here. It went out like that, so mud didn't splash on you. That, oh my gosh, I was scared to do that. One small trail. Once I went down that small hill, that's when I got hooked.
Yeah, so don't let anyone ever talk you out of buying a Nakamura or any other brand that's sold either at Walmart or at Canadian Tire. These bikes are a Canadian Tire brand bike, because these bikes are what got Owen hooked onto mountain biking. And mountain biking is just such a cool sport. We've been able to do it together. We did so many rides last summer together.
No matter what bike you have.
Exactly. It doesn't matter what
Even
bike you have. It doesn't matter.
I don't care.
Yeah,
You're riding in nature out on the trails.
that's right.
Just fun times.
It is. It's so much fun. And that's really what it's all about. He has this specialized bike because it's going to allow his riding to progress. He is at that stage now where he needs his first so-called real mountain bike so that his riding can progress, because he's really into it and he's talking about entering races and stuff now. So we have to continue on in the natural progression of a sport, and that included, for us anyway, it included a new bike that is a little bit more capable than the Nakas, because he was bottoming out those forks now and pretty much riding them in places that they weren't really meant to be ridden. But as starter bikes,
trails.
yeah, but as starter bikes, they are, for the money, you can't beat it. That one there was brand new. We paid, I think it was $300 at the door. And then that one there,
we got it in our donation program.
yep, that was given to us.
But like,
So we are gonna donate that bike to another kid that can use it and that will be interested in starting mountain biking. And then now he's got the Specialized.
thanks for watching. Hope you liked the video. Like and subscribe so you don't miss any of our videos on the channel. Dirty Forks MTV. Terrorize those trails of yours. Goodbye. We added some new stuff on the bike that makes it neat. Fox fender. Beautiful. My lock-on grips. New brake levers. Water bottle cage. Took the door disc off and took the two reflectors off. And then we changed the pedals to my Evoc pedals. And that's it.